All right. Welcome to Crypto Millionaire series. My name is Favor Sunano. I'm your host on this nightly show. Welcome to Crypto Millionaire series. Super fired up, super excited to be your host tonight. I want to welcome everyone to this show, our nightly show, where we show you how to position yourself in the blockchain technology, in cryptocurrency, and change your financial fortune forever. Welcome to the show, Stephen Anani. Welcome, Zebudin. Welcome, Mr. Henry. Thanks for being part of the show on Zoom. I want to welcome Ikuku One of Oklahoma. Welcome to the show. Good to have you on the show. How you doing, sir? Good to have you on the show. This is a good night, a great night. I want to welcome Rose Oseni to the show. Thanks for joining us tonight. Infinix Hot Note number 3. Welcome to the show. I want to welcome Anthony Obidegu to the show. Mr. Haruna Kebira, thanks for joining us. Ajay Wale Tudu, good to have you on the show. Yewande Afinowe, good to have you on the show as always. I want to welcome everyone to the show. Ajilo Johnson, good to have you on the show. Sazilicious, good to have you on the show tonight. Every one of us who are part of the show on YouTube, I want to welcome everyone to the show. Naftali, good to have you always on the show tonight. We are talking blockchain. We are talking cryptocurrency. Yesterday, I gave us some tips how to create your own paper wallet. How many of you tried it out? How many of you tried it out? How many of you tried it out? If you tried, say, I tried it out. I tried it out. I did try it out. How many of you tried it out? You created your own paper wallet. You printed it out, and you have a paper wallet where you can keep your coins safe from hackers, safe from intruder, as long as you can keep it very safe, not over safe. No, you can keep it over safe and you save it and lost it. No, so not that kind of saving we're talking about. We're talking about proper safe. You keep it well and you can access it whenever, wherever. Mr. Oko Nelson, welcome to the show. Rosie Nino, good to have you on the show. All right. So tonight we are proceeding. Today, we're going to talk a little bit of blockchain, and I'm going to show you stuff. Don't forget, we have a blockchain foundation school, but I'm going to give you some tips so you begin to imagine what you begin to experience in our September edition of. Okay, great. Thank you, Tolu. Thanks. I'm excited you've done it. So try and print it, and you can keep it. Now, you can imagine by September, by the grace of God, we're going to have advanced class, blockchain advanced class. Folks will be coming from all over Nigeria to be part of the course. It's going to be super. It's going to be exciting. I'm going to use some tips to tell you what to expect, what to experience in that course. So there is no careless show. Make sure you are always on our show. There's no. Okay, great. Thanks for being part of the show. Now, you need to stay glued to our nightly shows. Make sure you have your pen and paper to write. Like today, I'm going to make some little introduction for those who probably don't know what blockchain is about. So just here, all they think about is how to make money. That's all. They just want to make the bar. They just want to collect something, They just want to pull something from the... But it's good to understand knowledge. To understand what makes this thing work. So I'm introducing you guys to blockchain, and you are going to see a live. No, in our blockchain classes online, I do my best to show you some live things that will make you wow. I never knew this existed. Okay, you've seen stuff like that. Now, what is a blockchain? What are blockchain? What blockchains are? What are blockchains? If you have a pen and paper, you can write. What are blockchains? Why is it that you take block and block together and chain it together with a long block chain? Why is it a chain? And what's the block and the chain doing together? Now, so that's what we're talking about. A blockchain is a data structure A blockchain is a data structure that makes it possible to create a digital ledger of data. Write it down. Write it down. You know, you don't assume that you know. I keep learning every day to myself. Now, a blockchain is a data structure that makes it possible to create a digital ledger. No, what is a ledger? A ledger is a book of record that shows debit and what? Credit. But in this case, it's a digital ledger. When you hear the word digital, that means something you cannot touch with your hand. Something you cannot touch with your hand, you know, is digital. You can see it digitally on the system, but you cannot touch it with your physical hand. It's unlike a paper where you can take a record and you can have a record on a physical ledger. It's a digital ledger. So a blockchain is a data structure. These are advanced definitions. We are moving now. We are moving gradually. So if you get to a blockchain is a what? A data structure that makes it possible to create a digital ledger of data and share it among a network of independent parties. Okay, I come again. Have your pen and paper to write. A blockchain, Rose, I hope you're writing. A blockchain is a data structure that makes it possible to create a digital ledger of data and share it on a network of independent parties. Okay, don't worry. At the end of this class, very soon we'll be taking exam online. So we'll be taking what? Online or Jamudi. So it will be one-on-one. You answer your question, then we'll mark your script online. Okay. All right. So now there are different types of blockchains. I'm going to just take a few. I'm just doing this quickly. There are different types of what? Blockchains. Okay. Now let's take the type of blockchain. One of the blockchain, number one blockchain is permission blockchain. Write it. Permissioned blockchains. Yes, that's good, Rose. Thank you so much for showing me. I can see that you're writing. All right, good. Number one, we have permissioned blockchain, like permissioned, like you permit somebody. Permissioned blockchain. I'm going to explain that. Number two, public blockchains. Number three, private blockchains. So we have permissioned blockchain. Pastor Rotimi, thanks for joining us. We have what? Permissioned blockchains, number one. Number two, we have public blockchains. Number three, we have private blockchains. So we have three basic types of what? Blockchain. Public blockchains, private blockchains, permission blockchains. Okay? Now, let me just explain briefly each of the blockchain. Now, permission blockchains, example of a permission blockchain is repo. An example of a permission blockchain is repo. You know, repo is a coin. It's a cryptocurrency too. But it uses the permission blockchain. Now, permission blockchains such as repo control roles that individuals can play within the network. Stop. Permission blockchains such as repo control roles that individuals can play within the network. So the individual within the network have their own what? Rules. So that permission blockchain allow you to be one, you can play one role, different person can play on that role, different rules on the what? Blockchain. Now, they are still large and distributed systems that use a native token. They are still large and distributed system that uses a native token. Okay? Now, generally, Bitcoin is open source, for example, but in this case, Their core code may or may not be what? Open source. That means you cannot just access it as you like and use it, and it's not so straightforward like that. Now, their core code may or may not be what? Open source, full stop. Now, let's talk about public blockchain. Public blockchains. Public blockchains such as Bitcoin are large distributed networks that are run through a native what? Token. Public blockchains such as Bitcoin are large distributed. Distributed means shared, that is decentralized. Decentralized is shared. Distributed means what? Shared. Now, public blockchains such as Bitcoin are large distributed networks that are run through a native token. Full stop. Okay? They are open. That means they are open for anyone to participate at any level. They are open for anyone to participate at any level and have open source that their community maintains. So they have what? Open source that the community what? Maintains. That is public blockchain. They are open for anyone to participate at any level. So there's no, so the rules are not controlled. Anyone can participate at any level and have open source code that their community what? Maintains. That is public blockchain. Now, private blockchains, yes, private blockchain tend to be smaller and do not utilize a token. Private blockchains tend to be what? Smaller and do not utilize a token. Their membership is closely controlled. These type of blockchains are favored by consortiums that have trusted members and trade confidential information. Private blockchains tend to be smaller and do not utilize a token. Their membership is closely controlled. These types of blockchains are favored by consortiums, that is, groups that have trusted members and trade confidential what? Information. So that's why it's private. Okay. Now, a little bit further on that discussion. I'm through with types of blockchains now. I'm trying to explain further what blockchains are. Blockchains create permanent records. Blockchains create permanent record. That's one of the features of blockchain. Blockchain creates permanent records and histories of what? Transactions. That means if you do a transaction today, 50 years after, from the current transaction 50 years after, you can trace it back to 50 years ago. So blockchains create permanent, uneditable what? Records. You cannot edit it and correct it. Like, it's not like paper where you go and tear it so you can put something inside. After taking a record of accounting that you won't go and want to manipulate it. No, you can't do that. Blockchain creates what? Permanent records and histories of what? Transactions. But nothing is really what? Permanent. Yeah, that's it. The permanence of the record is based on the permanence of the network. Okay? The permanence of the record is based on the permanence of what? The network. In the context of blockchains, this means that a large portion of the blockchain community would have all to agree to change information and incentivize not to change the data. That's what we talk about voting power. Now, it's permanent as long as the community agrees to keep the record like that. If all the community agree, we want to change it, they can close the network. But because, like in the case of Bitcoin, for example, it's difficult to meet everybody involved to make a decision. So generally, we say blockchains what? Create permanent records. All right. Now, let me not give you more complicated explanations because some people are still new here. Okay. Now, what blockchains do? Now, write down what blockchains do. It's a small topic, subtopic. What blockchains do? Okay. A blockchain is a peer-to-peer system with no central authority managing data flow. A blockchain is a peer-to-peer system with no central authority managing data flow. Now, one of the key ways to removing central control while maintaining data integrity is I will explain that, is to have a large distributed network of independent users. This means that the computers that make up the network are in more than one location. These computers are often referred to as full nodes. So if in the case of Bitcoin, for example, all the Bitcoin doing the transactions, they are located in several locations around the world. That means they are distributed. Information are stored everywhere. As we are talking now, transactions are going on live on the Bitcoin network. So one of the key ways to removing central control while maintaining data integrity is to have large distributed network. The computers are not centralized somewhere. Okay, like a central location, like a central bank or central data bank. No, it's distributed all around the world, scattered everywhere. Okay, now we want to do a little bit of practical. I want to show you how Bitcoin, as we are speaking now, how the network operates. If you have a computer, you can log in now to a website I want to show you right now. Now, you will see live transactions of different computers all over the world as they are doing transactions on Bitcoin. How many of us want to see that? Oh, okay, great. I think it's only Ikuku one I want to see. The other one, please close your eyes if you're not Ikuku one. Okay. All right. So now you log into the website. I will share my screen here. Daily blockchain daily. Okay, let me share my screen. But if you have a computer, log into your computer right away. dailyblockchain.github. Daily, can you see there? dailyblockchain.github.io. Madam Rose, can you see that? Did you get the website?
I'm trying to. No, I'm trying to.
I'm sharing my screen. Look at my screen. dailyblockchain.github.io. Okay, maybe I should type it.
It's okay.
Okay. Ikuku one. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yewande, can you see that?
Yes, I do. Thank you. I'm trying to get on myself.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, when you go to Daily Blockchain, let me share my screen with my Facebook folks. You will see live transaction of Bitcoin, how they are operating. Can you see that? That's live Bitcoin transaction. All those are the equipment. Can you see that? All these are transactions going on right now around the world. Can you see that? I will explain the different colors. Ikuku, can you see that? Don't this is so miraculous. Pastor John, can you see that?
I can see it too. Beautiful.
Oh, awesome. Now,
beautiful colors.
now the green is input. The green is when somebody is input receiving. Then the red is output. When you are what transactor, somebody is sending out. Those red color. Then the yellow is input plus output. Now you can see you can see a small yellow here. This is just green. Green means input. A lot of transaction you are receiving. This wallet is. Can you see that? I can pause this. Can you see the yellow?
Yes.
Can you see the yellow there?
Yellow, blue, red, green.
Yeah. Now the blue is transaction. That is like transaction ID. This is the log. We can look at it linearly. Let's look at it linearly. This linear. Can you see the linear look? This linearly. You can see that. So you see this green. Green is what? Input. That means receive. Red is what? Output. Sending coins. So as we are talking about, people are sending this transaction going on around the world, and there are different locations of computers all over the world connected to their nodes connected to what? The blockchain network. You see how beautiful it is. It looks like in chemistry. It looks like all those hydrogen molecules and hydrogen like organic compounds.
Yes, organic compound.
You did chemistry, small, Abi?
I still remember small. It look like stars. They look like small stars in the firmament.
You see that all these are Bitcoin live transactions. You see, they see that journey. You see that journey. See this one?
Yes.
See, it's like somebody sending coin from one computer. You think it's joining with another computer somewhere. You see them connecting. You see the connection. Yes. Look at. You see this one? He's trying to connect red input. He's trying to connect something. Look at this. You see this one? He's trying to connect. Going. Transactions taking place. You go there. I mean, no.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful sight.
Kai, can you see that?
Yes. It's wonderful.
So
you both don't go far.
That's why it's quite difficult for one person. Mara Rose, can you see that?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so what do you think? Okay.
It's beautiful.
Mr. Shidebere.
I can see it very clearly.
Okay.
It's interesting.
Okay. All right. I mean, that's just these are live transactions taking place right now. And so these are coins. These are different transactions. The green color you see there, let me change to log. Now the green, this yellow is what? This yellow you are seeing here is what?
Sending and receiving.
Yes, send and
output now.
The green is what? Is input. Red is what? Output. Blue is transaction ID.
Blue is transaction ID.
Look at it. This is a cluster of transaction. See.
Wow.
Don't bully the devil.
Jesus. This is fantastic.
What is yellow and blue?
Blue
is transaction.
Blue is transaction ID.
The yellow and blue is input plus output.
Wow.
Okay.
Input, output. Kayabasha.
Green is input. Green is input. Red is output.
Yes.
Wow.
Is that transaction are joining together? So all these are different computers all over the world. This is a small section we are seeing. The system cannot capture the entire view. These are just a small section of the. You see the link? See transactions connecting to different computers. They are connect to different computers all around the world. So in this realm, it does not recognize the location. It just understand computer to computer. Whether you're in India, whether you're in Jupiter, there's no distance. It doesn't feel the distance of travel. So this is a live Bitcoin transaction taking place. So don't fail to come to our class. I'm going to be showing you guys some stuff that you can't even believe is on the internet. You see, internet is not just about checking your email. Like you are seeing that you don't know it's on the internet. This is happening live every single moment. The transaction is taking place. You know, right now all over the world. That's what they are seeing there now. Visualization of Bitcoin transaction. These are unconfirmed what transactions. They are not be fully confirmed. They're just happening live. They're not going to be confirmed. Live Bitcoin transactions going on around the world that are not be confirmed. If you do a transaction now, it will be part of what you are seeing there now on Bitcoin. If you like, I can send you Bitcoin address now, so you can send me Bitcoin. So that it will show you.
How do you know favors Bitcoin?
I'll just send it first, we will know.
No guy name.
I want to locate my own by spiritual arrangement.
Spiritual antenna.
Yeah, so I mean, this is just gorgeous. Look like stars. Look at it.
Yes.
Computer nodes connecting each other. Look at our coin at You see coin movement. Look at coin movement around the world. Look at coin movement. Look at it. Very, very beautiful. Like stars in the galaxy. Look at the movement. See the connections. To locate each other. See, look at that bloom. Oh, it's a sight. You just be watching. You can't be tired.
Yeah, see that big green.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That na heavy. Maybe na plenty money. Na plenty transaction.
Wow.
Awesome. You see?
It's beautiful.
So, guys, those are the things that you enjoy when you come to our class. We give you real stuff. You can learn a lot. Just keep joining our program. We do this program every day, Monday to Saturday. We show you give you real information. But once in a month, we do our blockchain foundation school. In September, by God's grace, we are going to be having our advanced blockchain course. Advanced blockchain. The website is, I will type it there. Daily. Okay, allow me. The website is dailyblockchain.github. Let me send to some folks. Okay, my YouTube people, how you guys doing? Okay, good work. Okay, that's the website in case you're having problem on YouTube. Okay. The APC remains the majority party in the Senate. Out of the 109 senators or Senate seats. Okay, so. The PDP.
Oh, awesome, God. All
right, so guys, this is just one of the things we learned from our class. Yesterday, I taught you all how to save. Yeah, you're welcome, Tolu. How to save your coin. So, say, what do you have to say? I was looking for you just now. I couldn't find you. You disappeared. Where did you enter?
Oh no, my network was just acting up. He went a little funny.
You went on.
No, I didn't go on calendar leave.
Did you see the coin network?
Too much to learn than to start going on leave. It's too early to go on leave.
So no leave yet. No leave.
No leave. We're together.
All right. So did you see the coin network?
Oh yes, I did. I actually tried to log in from my own laptop, so at least now I know how to get there. I think it's
Fantastic.
amazing. So
Fantastic.
any of my, my dull days, I'll just go view them, and then
You got to be viewing the
the colors will
crowd.
just yes. I mean, looking at it for
Just
me,
like look like stars, you know.
yes, it looks like fireworks of Christmas time.
Cryptocurrency fireworks.
Yes, my brother. So anytime I'm a bit low, I just go there. I mean, it's very exciting. I just try popping.
I'm seeing the Lenovo. Who is Lenovo? You are too serious. Why are you serious like this? Where's the Lenovo?
Lenovo, let's see your
ceiling I'm
face.
seeing now. Is anything happening in the ceiling? No, sometimes in those days, rats used to run up on top of ceiling. So okay.
Okay, but don't go there again.
Mr. Lenovo, don't be too serious now. Yes. Okay. How you doing, sir? Hey, I could hardly hear your voice.
Unless anybody can say that this division, the so-called division by Carolina Group, is what.
I think Pastor John is listening to 9 o'clock news.
Because I can hear APC. Pastor John, I can hear APC.
Pastor, I saw
say something.
My spirit is here.
Okay.
Where came Mama Satokoro?
Pastor Johnny.
Oh my God.
My sister, there.
Yeah, I missed you yesterday. You came in when we were sharing grace.
We're sharing grace. Ikuku one. What's going on?
Yeah, everything is okay.
Okay. You're looking so fresh. I mean,
I get you late.
I get always very busy,
yeah, I get it.
Considering our geographical location and
yes,
everything works by the hour.
Everything works by the hour.
Yeah, but I said since I'm free today.
Oh, fantastic!
Sometimes I go to YouTube to see what you guys are doing.
Oh, fantastic! Awesome! So make sure. I'm so glad to have you on the show tonight. Okay, thank you so much, Pastor Rutimi. Awesome. Yes, Obidiegu, go ahead. You are stretching your hand like this, so go ahead. Yes, I'm listening. Question. If you have any question, we are through with the class. The question time now. Did you print your paper wallet, or you learn? After learning, you don't put to practice. Mr. Anthony, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. I'm really enjoying the show. It's amazing to be here. So what I want to really suggest or say is that I think we should have a handout, so to say, or a book about this issue, so that we'll be able to follow up. Because some of us, this is still sounding very Greek, but the language is yet to be understood properly. So we need a handout. I want to appeal with you. So we need a handout, a notebook, so that we can sit for this
that's
exam.
why I say come to Blockchain Foundation School and take notes.
Develop your own handout.
But then we still need a handbook, so where we can be reading on our own. Because following these dictations make it a little bit difficult. That's my opinion.
No, there's no need to. Oh, you guys need to see what's happening in the star right now. Oh my goodness.
So I think my suggestion would be looking to.
So meditating on the stars.
The stars are too many, huh?
Okay.
Colored stars.
Now, Mr. Best,
Anthony,
what you need to do is go back to the videos on YouTube, go and watch them again, and listen to them. Many times you guys are afraid to spend data. You heard the cuckoo one. He said goes back to watch it again and again. That's how to learn.
Yeah.
If I produce on that now, if I put the price now, you say too dear.
No, we're not complaining. We shouldn't complain.
I'm happy that you're not complaining.
Where we are going to is where the cocoa day. So we need it.
Okay, no problem. So, don't worry, I'll work on that. I'm glad that you are saying that. So we'll work on that.
All right. So, Shidebe, how are you?
Okay. Are you speaking English or Chinese?
Me? It's English.
You be speaking Chinese to Shidebe. Man, chun chan chin chan.
Timbuta.
Timbuta, chimpan. All right, guys. Now, tomorrow on Monday it's going to be super. It's going to be heavy. You don't want to miss Monday's show. It's going to be loaded. We're having a lot of stuff we're sharing on blockchain and cryptocurrency. Be ready. Get your pen and paper right. This is not all about coin. You need to understand the technology. What is behind this thing? What is making this thing? These things you think Oyibo will design for fun, or you are thinking this thing will disappear one day. This has come to stay. It's not going anywhere. This technology is not going anywhere. It will only advance. It has come to stay. So the best thing to do now is not to position yourself in a way that you'll be at an advantage. But you cannot position yourself when you don't have an understanding of the technology. So that's why we are driving knowledge in this direction, even as free as it is. Just have a good understanding of it. So when you are coming to our Monday class, say I'm going to school. You have your pen and your paper. You are ready to ask questions. You are apt about it. Okay, and don't just come alone. Tell all your friends, your folks, everybody about it. Okay. So on Monday, after we do the short lecture, we will now show you how you can mine Bitcoin, how you can mine cryptocurrency and make money. I know many of you would like to end this year with a minimum bank balance of $25,000. How many of us want to end the year like that? Me, I like that kind of thing. I like it. I like it for a weekly affair. A cuckoo one.
Daily affair.
Kale boko Sunday. You know, so guys, what runs it, what empowers your decision is knowledge. When you have this knowledge, you are not convinced that, hey, this is not a Ponzi that is going somewhere. This is a serious matter. It's not going anywhere. This thing has come to stay. So, but if you don't have knowledge, you'll be saying, are you sure? Are you sure? If you know books that have been written concerning cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, they are still being written. Yet, we are not even up to 30 million people in the world that are into cryptocurrency. So, guys, let's brace up and tell everybody you know that there's a class going on the internet that they need to be part of. And it's a free class. Let them come and learn things that we position our generation for a better. You know, so on Monday, by God's grace, we'll be doing part of our presentation will be training like this. Then we'll also show you ways to make what? Money. How to increase your money. Then I'm also coming up with a 90 days blitz. But I'm going to tell you when I'm going to start. Maybe when I arrive in London, I'm going to do that. 90 days what? Blitz. Now that 90 days blitz, I will show you how I managed within 6 weeks to from 50,000 naira monthly income. I engaged 90 days blitz for 6 weeks and I made 2 million naira. It may look small now, but then it was massive. 2014, it was big breakthrough. It was monumental. You know, when you hammer that kind of 6 weeks, I was just putting it to work. I was practicing, so I'm going to do 90 days blitz sometime next week or upper week. So stay connected, stay glued. I'll be doing it for like 4 or 5 days. Then each day I'll be sharing the knowledge you take down, then you put to work. It's not enough to be part of a lesson. It's enough to put it to work. Guys, these things work. As a business salesperson, you must engage at least 190 days blitz in a year to earn 7-8 figures. But if you just relax, they try. You know, you're not trying anything. The proof of trying is results. You're not having results, you're having insult. So which one do you want? If you don't have results, you have what? Insult. So which one will you prefer? Result or what? Insult. Yeah, it is result that silence insult, that close the mouth of your mocker. Once you have result, everything you quiet, everything, everybody quiet. You know, so hey, depends. He gets sense, so now result. So the guy gets sense. I don't say guessing like this. As he don't make money, he can't buy land, he can't build house for his mama, can't do this one. He gets sense. I don't say get sense like this. Poor person not the get sense. do you understand? It's only when God has helped you and you are mad that you cannot use the more resources to prove that you have sense. Do you understand? So, guys, let's learn these things. And my desire is that everybody on this show, watching us on this show on YouTube, we have a good testimony to show. Okay? 2016 will end us with what? A lot of results. We cancel all the insults. That's my prayer for every one of us in Jesus' name. All right, so guys, thank you so much for being part of the show tonight. Do have an amazing, a pleasant night rest. Bye-bye for now. Ikuku one.